Hey everyone, this is Cece again with WGSN-DB Going Solo Network and our show, which is Insight with Blue Feather, and the host is Janet M. Reynolds. We were on the other broadcast, and for something, must be the storm or Retrograde. We talked a little bit about that, Retrograde.
Oh, Mercury and Retrograde.
Yeah, so we got kicked off for some reason, closed out, and so now here we are. So we hope that you guys will join us right here. You can make comments if you want a reading. You just have to let us know, and if you want a reading at all, and if you do, then you can make comments here, or I'm going to give you our phone number. I'm going to type it in if you want to call us live. If I get the number. So call live. There we go. So that. Oh, why does it do that? Look, live with Kelly and Ryan. I don't know why it does things like that. Facebook, it's got this thing. There we go. Let's see. Okay, there's the phone number right there if anybody wants to call. Oh, family, you want to call for a reading? Hopefully the phone will work. So we hope that you guys will call us. But we were talking a little bit about some of the gifts that people have. I know Linda Vale was on with us. Hopefully she'll come back over. Hey, Pamela. So if you want a reading, just call the number there, 727-238-8970. Got the phone in the hand, so we can do a reading. She'll do a reading for you. I think I look like I'm like falling apart here a little bit.
No. Okay, girl.
Yeah, but anyhow, but we have a good time. No, you're dead. Am I dead? No. Am I in no volume? Can you guys hear me? Oh, no, you're funny. So it's all right. But anyhow, but we were talking a little bit about our gifts and intuitive skills that we might very well have. And I was mentioning that I can feel sometimes when someone's in pain, they're going through a really tough time in their life. And something too, Janet, if I touch them, it's almost like a lightning bolt or something. I feel like electrical charge sometimes.
You can feel their energy.
Yeah, if I touch someone, and like sometimes, because I'm a touchy person, so sometimes I'll go like that or whatever. And when I do, I sense that they're feeling that they're having some trouble, I'll feel it in my hand.
Yes, and you can, because you're picking up on that individual's energy, and that's what's helping to tell you what's going on with that person.
Yeah.
So
that's something.
Sometimes a lot of people, we have our aura. A lot of people can see auras, and that was one thing that I did study to do, and I trained hard for it, but it for whatever reason, it did not work for me. So I cheat. Blue Feather tells me what color aura is around you.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Can you see my aura? Do I have an aura?
He will tell me, yeah.
All right, Blue Feather. Wake up here, Mr. Blue.
I mean, that's what color it is. It's blue.
It's blue. Now, what does blue mean?
Blue is at peace.
At peace. I'm at peace.
You're at peace.
I'm at peace tonight, guys.
Yes. Yeah, you are.
Guys and gals.
Aren't you not calm?
I am. I love what I'm doing. I love doing the shows. I love connecting with people. Yeah. And so this is my happy time. And so Thursdays is my happy time.
That's well. And then with that happy time is peace.
Yeah.
And you're enjoying what you're doing. So that's what that means.
Yeah. So tell us what we're going to have in store for our Insight with Blue Feather. What's Blue Feather got in store for us?
Well, I would like very much, when I'm doing the show, is to give y'all information on how to be psychic. I'd like to talk about dreams. I'd like to talk about your spirit guides. There's 3 classes that I do teach. And that is Meet Your Spirit Guides. That is Dream Class. And then How Psychic Are You? So each week that I am on the show, I will give y'all information about different things.
Yeah. And we can't always cover everything in just this short period of time. So maybe you can have an extended class if those are interested in the Tampa Bay area. And even so, I might be able to even connect up the computer, and those that are not here locally, we might be able to connect them with you too, on being able to do that.
That would be neat.
Yeah, so that would be nice, because I tell you what, it's really cool. Oh, Pamela, I am a psychic. You're a psychic, Pamela. Wow, that's pretty cool. So how much are your readings? Well, it's, and let's say, oh my goodness, my dry sense of humor. Oh no, you don't have a dry sense of humor. Thank you. And I hope you'll tune in. We're going to do this show. Janet's going to do the show every other Thursday. And so it's going to be on the WGSN-DB platform. So you'll need to come over to that platform to watch it. And we hope that you'll connect. Hey, Bruce, nice to see you. We've had really, we have a lot of really great people on here, so I'm really happy that we're getting people, and you guys are making comments.
She asked me how much readings are.
How much readings are?
When I do my readings, I charge $2 a minute. So 20 minutes is $40.
Okay.
Half an hour is $60, and then I'm 90 and 120 for an hour.
Right.
So
if you've got questions tonight, all you need to do is give us a call.
And you don't have to pay.
Yeah, so if you want to give us a call and you've got some questions, you're welcome to do that. Again, we had posted the number here, call live 727-238-8970. Again, the number is 727-238-8970. If you want to know a little bit about what's going on in your path and what's in store for you, go ahead and give us a call. And I have a blue aura around me, so I like that. Okay, yay! So let's find out what you guys got going on with you. So now you believe in angels, and like that's your spirit guide. Of course, we have Blue Feather, and we all have our own spirit guide, right?
We do, and all of us have an Indian.
Really? Now I took your class, and so I got to meet my spirit guide. And
did he give you his name?
I forget now. I'm sorry, spirit guide. I don't remember your name.
Oh, that's okay.
But it was a lady.
I was going to say I felt it was a female.
Yeah, I have a lady.
There you go.
Yeah, I have a lady.
What you have to do is
very nice lady.
Yeah. What you need to do is you meditate and quiet your mind, and then you ask them what their name is. Okay. And then they'll tell you. But sometimes they'll tell me to tell you what their name is, but not always, because they want you to do the work.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the whole thing, is about connecting, right? We want to be able to connect. And so, I can't always ask you to help me connect on everything.
No, you have to do it on your own. Yeah. And that's by quiet time, meditation. And you can meditate with music. You can meditate without music. You can take and light a candle, watch the flame burn. Water, sit outside. We got enough water around us now, that's for sure. So I have a pond in the back of my house, so guess where I am every morning? I'm out there drinking my coffee, and it's my quiet time, and I'm listening.
Well, I always call that being centered. That's where you kind of center.
That it is that too. But when you're meditating, you're centering. Yeah. You're calming yourself down and
getting more in tune with yourself, and then I guess listening, right?
Oh my gosh, yes, you need to listen. That's what's important. Listening is very important, yes. But when you do hear something, you have to trust what you hear. And don't think it isn't real, because it is real.
Yeah, I think that's a kicker, is that because I don't always believe, everything. But I do feel that we have this path, that a journey that we have to go on. Sometimes it's not as pleasant, but we have to learn things from that journey.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
You need like to experience
that apartment house that you were in.
Yes.
And you had to learn other cultures and accept other cultures
and people for what they were.
Yeah.
And the one thing is that I have learned is I never let the color of the skin bother me. Or the culture, regardless. It's how you treat me. That's how I work it out. It's how you treat me. You treat me with respect, then I treat you with respect back. So it doesn't matter. You could be pink with yellow stripes. Do you know what I mean?
I know, exactly.
It's how you are as a person towards toward me. So,
and that's where we really should be. We really should do that. Hey, Sonia. Nice to see you, Steve. Nice to see you. But I totally agree with that. I think that we should embrace all human beings, you know, and really get to know them for who they are, the individuals for who they are. But listen, because so often we'll, and because I do relationship building, right? So often we don't listen to what we hear. You know, we just pass it by, or we believe in something else. We envision something else. And so we've got to listen. I think you even told me that one time too.
To listen?
To listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes when I'm doing a reading, they'll show me an ear, the symbol, an ear. And what they're saying is to tell you to listen. That's what the ear means.
That's amazing.
I know. And I'll give you another one, is the waterfall. The
Mm-hmm.
waterfall. Water is your emotions.
Mm-hmm.
So if the waterfall is coming down really nice and calm, then you're nice and calm.
Mm-hmm.
But if the waterfall is really coming down, well, you got a lot of emotional. So that's how I know that too.
That's very
Because I
cool.
can see the waterfall.
What about dreams and things? Do you also kind of decipher dreams that people have?
Lord,
Or?
yes, your dreams are very, very important. With the dreams is Spirit's way of speaking to you to help you through your day. It's to do with your everyday existence. That's why we dream. Now, a lot of people say, oh, I don't dream. Yes, you do. All of us dream, no matter what. We just don't always remember them.
Mm-hmm. Now, why is that? Why is it that we wouldn't remember?
Well, there can be a lot of reasons. One could be if you're taking medication, and then you don't remember. Okay. Other reason can be as if you had alcohol. Alcohol can.
You don't remember anything when you have alcohol.
That's right. So
sometimes you really don't want to remember anything. That's called selective.
Yeah, yes, it is. But it's we all dream, and the best time to remember the dreams is early in the morning. And don't jump out of bed immediately, and take your time rolling over and see if you can remember what was going on.
Yeah, a lot of times I get dreams that tell me to do things. Like I'll be troubled on a website design, or I'll be troubled on doing something. It does every time. If I feel like I'm stuck somewhere doing something, or some sort of growth of what's happening, I'll think about it, and then I usually pray and ask for help and whatever, and then I'll go to sleep, and then I wake up and I know exactly what I need to do.
Well, that's their way of talking to you. So yes, dreams are very important. You can go to bed at night and ask them a question, and they will give you an answer. They might not give you the answer right away the first night, but you'll get your answer. And many years ago, I went to bed and asked a question, and when I got up the next morning, I heard it just as clear. Don't do it.
I remember we were doing a show.
Yes.
We were doing a show together.
Yes.
We were on another platform. I was doing Going Solo Life After Divorce, and you were doing your show.
Yes.
And I continued with it, which and I'm happy that I did. I don't regret that at all. But you had decided to not do it. But you told me then, you said to me then that you would be doing a show with me in the future. So don't. And I said, oh, Julie, come and do the show, because I loved seeing her in the studio and everything. And she said, no, I'm going to be doing a show with you in the future, but it's just not right now.
Yes.
And I had asked you a couple other times, are you ready to join? And she said, no. And then now this time,
we're ready.
Yeah, we're ready. We're ready to get it going.
It's funny. Yeah. But when they told me don't do it, just so that everybody understands, Spirit will not tell you what to do. They will not. But if you ask a direct question, you get a direct answer. And my whole thing was, when they said don't do it, what do you mean don't do it? What are you doing telling me what to do? And then I gave it a lot of thought. Well, I asked the question. It was a direct question. They gave me a direct answer. Now, what are you going to do, Janet? Well, I listened, which is very unusual.
Well, but you do always trust. You trust. You're very trusty with Blue Feather, and you listen to what he's guiding you, how he's guiding you.
Yeah. So see, in that January, I found out why they told me don't do it, because everything failed. Yeah.
And we lost some money doing that, but I lost a little money there, but I don't regret it, because it
teaches us.
It did. It taught me something with regards to broadcasting, and it taught me to be a little bit more self-confident, which I wasn't, and I'm still working on that part, but
but it teaches us, and it's good. We just have to, once more, the key word to all of this is trust.
Right, absolutely. So if anyone wants a reading, we are open. If you want to call us, ask a question. Maybe not a reading. So just ask a question. So if there's something that you might be thinking about, or you have a question, anything you have a question on, the number here to call is 727-238-8970. You can call live right now. It's 727-238-8970. And if this is a rebroadcast, when you listen to it, you're going to miss out. So now is the time to call, this very, very minute right here. So call 727-238-8970. And we will have the phone available when Janet does the shows. She's going to be doing it every other week. So we'll have a phone available then, so you can call and ask a question anytime you'd like. And let me tell you, any of the shows that we have, that we broadcast, you can always call and ask us, because we love to hear from you. We love for you to join us. You're important to us. And believe it or not, it is because of you that we're doing these shows. So I hope that you will take advantage of that. So, hey, Terry, nice to see you. So when are you coming back down here to Florida and enjoy this rain we're having? He stays down here in the winter, and then he goes back up to New York. New York in the summer. So he's enjoying probably beautiful weather in New York.
Yeah, I have a friend that does that also. He just went back. So he's up there doing his vegetable garden.
Leaving us here in the rain and our puddles.
And enjoying it.
So, and JD, we see you there. Catherine, thank you so much for telling us you enjoy the show. We appreciate that. It's not always so easy doing these shows, and so it's nice to be able to come on board here and talk to you all. So anything else you want to share with us here, Janet?
Well,
you have some other things you want to share for tonight?
Well, just to tell them one more thing. There is a difference between a psychic and a channeler medium, because I'm considered a spirit medium or channeler. And psychic gets hunches, not controlled, and everyone has psychic ability. Okay, and then spirit mediums have learned to control their psychic ability. So there's a difference.
I didn't know that.
I know.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
A lot of people don't know that. A lot of psychics can't experience the other side, as in deceased. I always say the other side. It's easier. But it's the deceased family members, friends, whatever. Not all psychics do that, but spirit mediums do.
Okay, I get that.
If they say they're a medium, I say I'm a small.
I'm not even touching that one, okay? Because we're not talking about me at all. Not here tonight. But my dad has a lot of abilities like that. He gets things, he feels things and certain things, and there's been many times when he's saying, I'm not going out, or I'm not doing this, or whatever, and then he hears something bad might have happened, if he had gone out. So I
know, all of us, everyone.
He's done things like that. We keep getting like a little flicker of light here.
I bet that it's the lightning.
Lightning, or is it blue feather?
Oh.
Never.
Or spirit.
Okay. And you know what? I want to find out about retrograde. Maybe we can just talk about that a little bit briefly here.
And the one thing about Mercury in retrograde is a good word to use is chaos, and it's to do, like, there was an airplane that, the news tonight, that an airplane was caught in the storm, and back and forth, and some people were hurt.
Oh my God.
So I didn't hear all of it, but
Mm-hmm.
that has a part to do with Mercury in retrograde. It has to do with your computers, has to do with the phones, airlines, communication is the biggest thing. It's harder. It's 3 weeks of it's harder, but it teaches you something in the process.
Mm-hmm.
So, but everybody can go out on Google and Google Mercury in retrograde,
Yeah.
and you can get a better understanding.
So
of
we're
it.
right in it right now. So any of our shows, if they go a little wonky,
They
that's
just
why.
did. They
Yeah,
just
we got
did.
kicked off of the platform that I usually use, and I pay good money for that platform. And we got kicked off, and so we just came up here on Facebook Live so that we could try to continue on with you guys, because it's important for us to fulfill, promises that we make. And so, Cammie, it's nice to see you. Cammie Baker, it's really great to see you on here. But yeah, sometimes I wonder on the computer stuff if it's just me or if it's the system, going wonky. But
Yeah, when it's Mercury in retrograde, it's Mercury in retrograde going wonky.
yeah, so it's nice to have actually something else to blame.
Yes.
So yeah.
But in the long run, it straightens everything out, and
Mhm.
that's why we have it. I really, honestly, do everything in my power not to believe in Mercury in retrograde.
That's why she brought her computer over here. You can see she's brought her computer over here. Can you help me with this?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yes, because of the things that do transpire when it is in retrograde. If you're going to sign a contract, you need to do it before Mercury goes into retrograde. Do you know, when I bought my house 3 years ago, one of my psychic friends is also a numerologist, and boy, she told me she made sure that I signed the closure, to buy the house the day before Mercury went into retrograde.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm.
And I mean, she said, you close on the 26th. I was going to close on the 28th. And she said, no. And I didn't want to believe in that, but I did it. I closed on the 26th and everything went smooth.
Yeah.
So.
That's crazy. Yeah, it does just say don't start a new business or go into something or whatever. Because I know I've had a few things, and one of Christopher's friends had said we were going to, even though I've been working for a while doing something, we were going to go ahead and open the corporation. She goes, don't do it this particular time, wait. And so we did, and so so we did that. You never be safe than sorry, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I say what I never used to believe in, I hereby believe in now.
Yeah. But on the same thing, the same token is that when things are going wonky and difficulties happen with our technology, we learn from it. We've learned how to fix it and how to do different things. And I remember, back when something went wrong, I would totally panic. And now I just popped right on Facebook and we just went right on and did a show.
Yeah,
so
you did that very easily.
Yeah, I did that. I've learned things. And so sometimes I wonder the path that we travel, maybe we're supposed to travel it so we can learn something from it.
Well, that's true. I'm a strong believer in fate.
Mm-hmm.
I really am. And if you're here and you need to be over here, guess what's going to happen? Mm-hmm. You're going to get over there one way or another because they're going to make sure.
Yeah. I always say God opens up a door, a great big double wide door for me, but no, I have to decide to climb through the window, and go around the back of the house in order to get out. So I have to go through all the bumps and bruises and the scrapes in order to get down the same thing if I had just opened and walked through that that double door that was open there for me.
And just to tell you one more thing that's really, really important. We do not make wrong decisions. We do not. We do exactly what we are supposed to at the time. So remember that. Now, if I'd have known that when I was 24, separating from my ex-husband, if I had known that, I probably could have done it a little bit better, because what do? You think, what am I doing here? Am I making the right decision? You got 2 children and everything. yes, you are making the right decision.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes you just need to go and trust your path and not question it. And above all, once you've made a decision, to not keep questioning yourself and move forward.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
I totally get that.
Um,
Hey, Clay, Mr. Happy Married Man. How are you? He recently got married. Hey. So he recently got married. So he's Mr. Happy Man.
Oh, that's nice.
I love it. I love men to be happy.
Congratulations.
Yes, she's a good woman.
Beautiful.
Yes, me too. We all want wonderful, healthy relationships in our lives.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
And the bad ones teach us about the good ones.
Oh, absolutely. Well, you know, my mom used to always say that if there was all wonderful greatness in the world, you wouldn't know because, you know, everything is good. So you got to take the bad so you know what's good for you.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He's good. See, he's all happy. He's a happy married man.
That's good.
I like that. Yeah. I said, oh, I'll be in Florida next Thursday. Woohoo! Hey, why don't you come on Going Solo? Come and do a show with us. So he's nice enough to let us. He used to do another station, and now he's moved through and he's doing, and I'm sorry, it's KY. Put it up, Clay, what it is. It's KY whatever, and it's a country station that he's established, but he's going to still continue to play our shows and you know, certain shows that we're able to do, and so he's still gonna play our shows on his network. So
didn't you give me somebody to do a reading for? That was wasn't it you that was on the radio? Was it you?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
But I told him he was going to move, and
oh, here it is. KKTY Tiger Country Radio.
There you go.
That's it. So we're now going to be on Going Solo Network. It's going to be on KKTY Tiger Country Radio, and I'm excited about that. And I love you, Clay. Thank you so much for offering to do that and let our shows be there. So right there, he put it on there so you guys have it. So go and check it out because it's a very unique, a little bit different station. He's gearing towards families and you know, trying to help them and connecting with country music. And I happen to love country music.
Well, see, that's good.
Yeah. Do you play, you know what they say about country music? You play it back, you get your wife back, you get your money back, you get your everything. You play it in reverse, you know?
I guess I would have to do that.
So when you need something back, you just play the country music in reverse. Yeah. Yeah, he's a great guy. He's been working together for a while now. Yep, we have been working together. Because he had PowerCast 97.9, I believe it was, and our shows were there, and he did a great job promoting our shows and you know, helping all of our wonderful hosts that we have on WGSN-DB Going Solo Network, so helping them get out. So I appreciate that. So what do we have in store for our next show, Janet?
That's a good question. I can honestly say I'll have to think about it.
Okay, we'll have to ask Blue Feather because actually it's Insight with Blue Feather.
Yes, it is. So I guess you'll just have to tune me in.
That's right. You'll have to tune you in. Well, I think we're going to have to close. I hate to do that without someone calling us, but next time I hope you call. Oh, yes, and we did do Midwest Mix Radio, too. We were on Midwest Mix Radio. So, we've got a good relationship here with Clay, and he's a great guy. And so, everyone, I hope you listen to his station because I think it's been very successful.
So, let me just say that regardless of whatever you heard tonight, just remember the word trust.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What you hear or what you see or what you feel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Trust. That's very good. Yeah.
Oh, look at many likes.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it is so true because, you know, so often our friends and everything, we turn to that and, you know, we need to have good people in our lives and believe things. So you're right. You know, sometimes we don't trust enough, baby.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No. It's a challenge sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's an adventure.
That's true. And we certainly are on one. Well, listen, we're going to have to close the show. This is, I'm Cece Shatz, and this is Janet M. Reynolds. She is the host of the brand new show. It's called Insight with Blue Feather. It's going to be a great show. It's on a bi-weekly basis, so it'll be every other Thursday night, and it will be at 8 o'clock. So it starts at 8 o'clock. So I hope you guys will join us on WGSN-DB Going Solo Network, and we'll see you then.
Good night, everyone, and
Good night.
thank you.
Bye.
You know, the